so excited to start molding this duckbill onto the trunk, just to kind of flow with like the mold of my body kit. I'm gonna basically show you guys step by step how to do that. I'm pretty much gonna follow the same steps as I did with the wide body kit. We're just gonna get right into it. The first thing I'm gonna do is remove the duckbill. Let me get my screwdriver. Start removing this thing off the trunk. Yesterday I actually started sanding this stuff, so I kind of cheated. I'm not really starting it right now, but I'm continuing what I left off from yesterday. I sanded the top part of the trunk already, and I sanded under the duckbill. I'll explain right now and show you guys. So if you guys watched the video on me molding my kit, you'll probably know what I'm talking about already, but if you guys are new, you pretty much have to glue it with this 3M panel bonding adhesive. This is the same stuff I use for my wide body kit. Putting that glue onto the duckbill. But before we do that, we have to sand the whole area where we'll be putting the glue, and also sand the part of the duckbill that makes contact with the trunk, so the glue can also stick to this material as well. That's what I did yesterday. As you can see, it's pretty much like flat, and also it had like a little curve, but I smoothed that out and now it's completely flat, so it can sit on the trunk bed. I just have to finish up sanding along like right here where the duckbill makes contact, so I just gotta do the bottom half. I completely finished sanding it on the trunk, so I got all the parts where the duckbill will be glued on. Now I'm just gonna clean off the parts where I'm gonna be gluing with just some nail polish remover, just to get it all clean before I start putting the glue down.
Day 2.
Picking up the vlog on the next day. Today we're going to continue molding the duckbill onto the trunk. Previous clips, I was gluing the duckbill onto the trunk. It takes around a day for it to cure and dry up. I'm going to go ahead and remove these screws. I'm going to start using some Bondo. So took them all off now. This thing is like planted onto the trunk. I wouldn't Bondo over just like the finish it comes in with, because I feel like it wouldn't stick as much. Briefly scuffed up the duckbill just to make it to like raw plastic. Ooh, this is the most satisfying part right here. 2 to 3 coats in, just a little update right here. A lot of the creases are gone now pretty much. It's just layers of Bondo and tons of sanding, and that's pretty much it. And you can shape it to literally however you want because this stuff is so easy to sand. This is probably like 30 minutes of work right here. So this time around I took a different approach, and I should have done this when I molded my fenders. I actually used Bondo glazing and spot putty. Basically what this does is it like fills in all of the like scratches that the sandpaper makes or any holes that may be in the Bondo. It gives the surface like a smooth finish so you can't see any holes or scratches from anything. So I basically put that along the whole trunk, and then I sanded it with a 320 grit, I believe. You can either use like 220 or 320 to completely sand it off, and this stuff is super easy to sand. Like, it literally comes off in like one swipe. Then after that, I just quickly threw some primer on top.
Tomorrow.
Alright guys, so it is the last day of doing this duckbill. So the previous clips I showed you guys, I was putting on primer to kind of see if there was any spots that I had to touch up. This was a spot that I had to fill up because it just didn't look right, and I had to put some more Bondo here to kind of just level it out more. Also going to put a little bit on this side. This little line of the trunk, I don't know if you guys can see it. There's like this little sharp edge that goes right here. It's kind of hard molding it and making it flow really good, so that's why I'm having trouble making this look like perfect. You can't really tell on the camera, but in person you can kind of see that it doesn't really flow. So I'm just going to touch this up, put some more of the glaze putty on just to smooth it out, and then lastly put some primer on. Yo, so that'll do it for today's video on molding the duckbill onto the trunk. It was a process, not gonna lie. It was like a span of 2 weeks, I want to say. It was really hard to find the time to get to be able to work on the duckbill, so it kind of took longer than what I spent molding my fenders, which is pretty weird. Overall, I like the way it came out. I think it looks really, really good. I'll be picking up the FRS tomorrow morning, which is Thursday morning. Today's Wednesday. Really excited to pick up the car. I'm like 50-50. I'm halfway nervous and I'm halfway excited because I just really hope it came out the color that I wanted it to be. And I'm also excited because it's a brand new color. So that's coming up next. Also, I'm sorry for not showing you guys a lot of clips of the trunk when it was completely done. I wish I had a longer edit in the end of the video. I don't know, the lighting was kind of off and it was like in the middle of the night. So I want to apologize for not getting a lot of clips. I know there's just only like a few in there, but stay tuned for when it's completely done because I'll show you guys literally the whole car and the trunk, what it looks like in the new color. So I'm gonna end the video off on that. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
I might sip out this bottle until it get hollow. Shit, I might sip out this bottle, just drowning my sorrows. Drowning my sorrows, be better tomorrow. Cause these broken dreams is as hard as it gets. My nigga died at only 25. I'm thanking God for letting me see in 26. Shit. Real shit, nigga. Nigga, that's real shit.